I warned you this was going to happen. All right, we in this bitch. We in this bitch. Hey, how you guys doing? This is another episode of Blerd Talk. Blur.
Is this a sound snippet? What's going on
I
here?
don't, I, I don't know. I'm just being
You
weird.
inserting your own snippets?
Well, I'm kind of inserting like my own sound effects because we just can't afford them. We're broke as
We ain't
fuck.
got a soundboard yet. Okay, cool.
No, we don't. No, no. Somebody was supposed to buy it, but they never came around and did it. Jarrell.
Look, what happened was I was switching my my,
It's
my,
nuts.
my check-ins to my savings and my savings to my checking, and then I got something got caught in
I
between.
don't want to hear your
It
excuses.
was my checking and my savings.
I don't want to hear your excuses. I just want answers.
Go.
Anyway, so we're here to talk about the new Snyder Cut Justice League movie, which we are going to tell you how we felt about in this review. But first and foremost, fuck Amber Heard.
What? Why? What's going on?
You don't know what she did?
I watched the movie.
still
I don't know
hear
these
that,
actors' names. I just want you to know this.
No, I mean like she's have you not heard about the Johnny Depp domestic violence thing?
yeah. That
And it
one.
turns out she's a live and conniving bitch who just made the whole thing up. They had it on videotape and everything. Not videotape. Voice recorder and everything.
Oh yeah, I remember that story. Boy, everybody was so mad at her. Well,
Yeah, and
Johnny Depp got famous.
Yeah, so I mean, like, so they completely dropped Johnny. Like, they completely just got rid of Johnny. Said, "Fuck this guy," and then they kept, like, Amber still has her job. Like, Amber still has a job while Johnny is like jobless, pretty much.
That's fucked up.
That's it.
Yeah, yeah. So like, motherfuckers are mad, and I mean, like, I like to say, rightfully so. Motherfuckers are mad, and rightfully so. I'd be mad too. Fuck that bitch.
Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch.
So,
Anywhere she go. Yeah. Fuck that bitch.
hey, so we're here to talk about the Justice League movie, which you guys, I assume you watched.
Nope.
Nope, not even watched a single lick of it. God damn.
I believe all of that. I believe all of
I
that.
fell asleep within the first 20 minutes.
God damn, I fell asleep through the
believe-
whole damn thing. 4
And
hours.
woke up and was like, oh,
I
shit.
believe.
It's over.
I believe all of that. I believe all of that. Just disappointment after disappointment.
It
all
was a
of you.
snooze fest.
It was just,
Really? You thought it was boring?
No, I'm
it
joking.
wasn't
I'm
boring
joking.
The
I'm
first 20
joking.
minutes of it,
It was
What you say?
and I was awake.
when I was awake.
Sorry, I'm joking. Let me start joking for you.
When I was
Said when
awake.
I was awake.
It
I
was
mean,
boring.
Let me
we have
start.
people.
I'm joking.
We have people coming here because they value your opinion, and this is what you're doing.
I imagine that they give Cyborg a whole scene, and you didn't see like glimpse of him throughout the whole movie. It was like a whole fucking scene. Like my dream was like vivid. I don't know why, but when I woke up, I didn't see him. When I went to sleep, I saw Cyborg. You know what I'm saying?
What are you talking about?
I'm saying.
Cyborg had an excellent amount of screen time in that shit.
No, not when I was awake. Not when I was awake.
Not when I was awake.
What you mean when you was
All I
awake?
saw was a bunch of white boys and white girls.
Ladies and gentlemen, something is wrong with these guys, and we know it.
That sounds about right, though. Like 90% of the movie, if you blink too long, or if you blink too quickly, you miss the part about Cyborg. Until it started getting towards the end.
The original cut. But the Zack Snyder cut. Oh, he gave me everything.
Yeah, he did.
That's what I'm saying. I felt in the Zack Snyder cut, like, oh god, oh what is that? Oh. Okay, so I felt in the Zack Snyder cut a lot of things. So first of all, that action scene with Wonder Woman was it. Like, I felt the Wonder Woman scene was about a 10 of 10, and like probably some of the in the back, well, she had to pretty much take out those eco terrorists or whatever the fuck they want to call themselves. That's just, they wasn't really there for no real reason. They was just there to kind of set her up to kick somebody's ass.
Yeah. Bingo. That part.
But
Just you.
what are you talking about? We could hear you.
Cause you're a broke ass
I s-
motherfucker.
He is a broke ass motherfucker.
What was
But
your
I was
favorite scene?
saying, I don't. The ending when Flash pretty much saved everybody's ass. No, he.
Yeah,
Well,
like he
kind
was
of
a
yeah, but
kid.
he
It just
kind of yeah, but he also knew he had those abilities because near the end he said that he's like, "This is the one rule I said I wouldn't break," and then he broke it.
you know what it reminded me of? Never mind, it's something sexual. Never mind.
What
It reminded me of, how a man was
relations?
like, I promised I'd never have sex without a condom. And then here comes
Really,
this
really,
badass.
BB? How do you even go to that, BB? How?
Because
Like how?
after he had sex without the condom, he realized he had so much more power, so much more strength in his penis, and it made such a difference.
How? 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 How do you turn this? How does she?
Like you gotta look at the
How
overall
does she
picture.
just?
You was able to
There's
get
no
it.
overall
Wait,
picture.
wait,
The
listen,
overall picture
listen,
is what you.
listen. Like you got in the mind of a female when you do it raw. You can get more in the mind of a female when you do it raw. Just like how when Flash was trying to go ahead and go above the speed of light in order to help Cyborg get in the mind of the cube so he can separate them. You
All right.
separated.
Anyway, so yeah, we just gonna go back into
You
that.
go
Yeah.
faster without a
So
condom.
Slow down. Go,
I
go.
actually like. I actually like that scene.
Take
I
it
mean, like,
easy.
and honestly, truly, they gave. I feel like Zack Snyder in this entire scene gave every like character their pretty much. Yeah, he gave them all like literally pretty much like their what they needed to be like. They all had their appropriate screen time. He gave them like an origin run through, so you can actually learn a bit about them, and then basically he gave them all their own time, so you know a lot about the characters. I kind of liked how he did it. Like you said,
Flash.
Cyborg and like no, not well. Cyborg and Flash ultimately kind of did save the day. Every character played a huge part, but we got to give it to all of them because even hell, even Batman did his part, and I like how Batman even in doing his part didn't do too much.
Right.
Giddy up.
Yeah, like in the comic movies, they make Batman like more than what he normally should do. Batman in the movie, Batman was not trying to fight Steppenwolf. Batman was like, "Yo, I'm gonna be out here with the guns
Right.
and the laser cannon."
That's it, brother.
Okay.
you you good?
I'm
You
gonna
guys
fuck the
good in
little
there? You
minions up
good in
real
there?
quick while you take care of the big
Yeah.
ball. I know my role.
He's like, you guys. He's like, you guys good in there? I'm gonna be right here.
Right.
Let me know if you need anything.
You need anything?
He was. Yeah, that man was trying not to do too. I actually kind of enjoyed like watching like how they actually simplified Batman's ability to an extent. Like he wasn't trying to do too much. There was no much trying to do. Like he stayed where he had. That man was. I mean, I give a credit. That man was actually willing to die for the cause too. He was like, yo, Jay Black in the house on the screen. Yes, Snyder Cut. Actually, Snyder Cut is lit. I'm not gonna lie though. I pulled that bitch up. That was like 4 hours. Okay. Yeah.
I had appreciated it though. I think my favorite scene. No, go ahead, go ahead. Cause I still talking about that scene. Go ahead, go ahead.
He says Women's History Month.
You know what? I'm gonna fuck you up, Jarrell. Anyway,
He.
it
What do you
is.
mean me? He said that shit. Why are you mad at me?
Jarrell. Say Jarrell. Well, if y'all still on this
Talking
scene,
that.
I want to interrupt. But my favorite scene was at the beginning where they showed out of everybody who was trying their hardest to beat his ass so he won't get the cube. It was Amazon. I was just like, oh shit,
Yeah,
I
I feel
love
like
it.
everybody else didn't put up much of a fight. The Amazons, they had entire. They.
They was
Oh,
ready.
but
Like we,
I felt sorry for the Amazons because he murked them.
he did.
He murked them
But
all.
it was like the coordination, the teamwork, the speed,
I
the.
mean, you're right. You're right, but they coordinatedly got their asses kicked too.
But the only thing I would say though, I wish if the army had made it in time, they wouldn't have got their ass with that. And they didn't even get their ass with that by.
What?
It was only by that motherfucker they got their ass with.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they would have, even if the army would have made it in time. Stephen Wolf, I mean, they might have held him off for a while, but they wasn't going to beat Steppenwolf.
No, it wasn't gonna be him by himself. But he couldn't
Yeah,
even
they wasn't
handle
going.
all those girls by himself without his little minions trying to throw them off him.
What are you talking about? They had entire. As I'm saying, they had an entire rope around this motherfucker. He threw the horses. He threw the horses. Now, don't get me wrong. That one-on-one fight between him and Wonder Woman, yo.
Yeah, that was good.
Him and Wonder Woman went in. I'm not gonna lie. Hold up. Like,
Because they
actually,
still
that's a,
home and they still humans though.
the,
They just
this. Wait. What's a Homan?
I mean, shut up. They still human.
Actually, he's not wrong because like I was taking notes for the show as I was watching this, and that's definitely one of the notes is Amazon killed by a horse. What the fuck?
That
I
girl
feel
looked
like
like
that
she
was.
was little as
I
fuck.
felt like I don't know. She's a whole Amazon. You do like that was such a yes. That was such a. Like, I felt like that was a dirty. I felt like that was some dirty shit they did to them. Like for real, you gonna kill this one chick with a horse though? They're just gonna throw a horse in her ass and be like, "Well, she did." Like, no, that's not how this shit works. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like you know, she fucking what's the other one? This one girl jumps and catches. Wasn't there was one that was literally getting dragged on the ground? She was getting scraped and she still survived that shit. You tell me a horse falling on somebody, a horse falling on an Amazon, killed an Amazon. I do not believe that.
It's a horse Amazon.
Whoa there, Rebels.
And that's like the one plot hole I feel like I did not like. Like you killed the whole Amazon with a horse. Not the horse throwing at her like a high speed. The horse just landed on her and she was like, ugh, I can't get it off, my queen. This is my last moments. Tell my husband I love him. We don't have husbands. Goodbye.
You know, y'all some asshole. Y'all some
Well, to be
asshole.
fair,
Y'all some asshole.
how you mean? I mean, facts. He really is. Like, Jarrell is not wrong with that one. Like, he really is. Like, he killed an Amazon with a horse. That's honestly unforgivable. Oh. Well, I mean, like, they were, but we're not gonna lie about that. I mean, well, I can't argue with that. It was her duty. I was gonna say the girl who kind of stepped towards the meta box. I was like, I don't know about if real sister would have. There was a few Black Amazonians. I wonder if they're gonna bring Nubia into the DC verse anytime soon.
That'd be dope. That would be real dope.
I really do. I am kind of curious if they're gonna bring Nubia into it like anytime soon. Really.
What if they put a spin on it and start letting regular female humans join the Amazon?
Um.
And that's why
And you
I
think-
said that.
Wait, what do you think? Wonder Woman's just gonna grab the little girl and yeet her to the Amazon island, just throw her whole ass
No.
across the. You fool! I want to be like you when I get older. Well, now's the best time to learn. Just throw her ass. You can walk, you can fight. Yeah, so for a while I was questioning if they had Flash as like the comedic relief. Because if they had him as comedic relief, I was gonna be so mad. I was saying to one of my friends, I was like, "Yo, get ready, because now you're gonna have a bunch of people jumping on talking about how OP Flash is." When most people who read the comics already knew how powerful Flash was. Oh, Flash is extremely OP, dude. And pretty much despite the Speed Force, he's goddamn god. Like he's pretty fucking OP. God damn it, I'm going the wrong way. He's pretty OP.
Endurable.
Barry Allen, the original. Well, not the original, but yeah, Barry Allen,
Well, he durable
the
as fuck.
main.
I know that.
I mean, well, do what you say.
He durable as fuck.
I'm. Why did you say it like that?
Cause you saw how many times his ass was getting thrown up against cement, concrete, some of everything else.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, he did kind of get his ass beat.
Like he was bending and pretzeling and durable as shit. Like that.
BB, BB, I need you to calm. Oh fuck me. I need you to calm down, BB. I need you to calm down. Yeah. I mean, like you said, he was still trying to learn about his abilities.
He was like a preteen or early 20s. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Because he was trying to get his dad out.
Lost your nerve.
Well, yeah, they kind of they. Oh yes, I think Cyborg's story was probably the worst one because that dude was angry. You could just tell he was angry. It was like that man said "fuck the world." It did not even. I mean, well, he lost his mother, and you can see though, like even though he gave his father shit, he still cared about his father.
Yeah.
That part was extremely obvious. Like I can understand, like and the thing about it though is like if that scene kind of teared me up, man, because like I'm not gonna lie, his dad did what his dad knew he had to do, and like bro, like you have to watch your own dad die. That watch your first you watch your mama die, then you watch your daddy die. That's
Yeah.
Oh, if you guys don't know, I'm playing Witcher because Henry Cavill is also the Witcher as well as he's Superman. So, hell yeah. Which I need to wait. I can't wait for season
Oh
2
shit.
because I need that.
That shit was.
Bro, I
funny
would have
as
watched
fuck.
Superman with Stepping with Eyes. Say less. Okay, we talk about that. Can we talk about that entrance he made though?
Okay, that was
He came
perfect.
in. That motherfucker came in was like not impressed.
Right.
Well, that's the thing. But that's the thing. Superman, like, I'm kind of glad they caught that power difference. I mean, the fight between him and Superman was still. Oh, damn! Ouch! Oh, damn! I just died, motherfucker. The fight between them. Ah,
Wait.
I just died. I didn't think that fall was gonna kill me, but apparently it did. But the fight between them and Superman was actually like pretty legit, man. And see, certain things make sense now because I remember, and in the Joss Whedon version of Justice League, when Flash was looking at Superman, he had this goofy ass smile on his face that made no fucking sense. And it was like, why are you smiling at this motherfucker? He don't know you. Like, what the fuck, dude? And then, but then when you get to like this Zack Snyder version, he explains how like Superman, like he was such a huge fan of Superman, how he pretty much just loved Superman, and it all of a sudden it makes sense. Like, it makes sense. The reason he was smiling, he had that goofy ass smile on it. He was looking at his hero. He got to meet his hero like face first.
Let's go.
I was about to say.
Bro,
Straight into the ground.
That scene is still funny when he saw himself going around the motherfucker, and then like the motherfucker he turns and look at him, and he's like, "Oh shit!" Oh, so then Superman popped off like, "Oh, you thought this was a motherfucking game?"
740.
He said, "You thought this was a fucking game?" Oh, it's not. This is what pisses me off because you shouldn't have to explain this to grown ass fucking adults. Like,
You know, people are like just full grown kids with bills and stuff. We said this before.
bro, high school never ended.
It never ended. It continued into
just-
adulthood.
It fucking did. Anyway, hey guys, welcome to fucking Blerd Talk.
Hi.
We are going to continue. We're going to continue where we left off yesterday about the Justice League movie with Zack Synder and how beautiful it was. Anyhow, so we was left it off. I want to talk about how Darkseid's first appearance looked like a straight bitch.
Darkseid first appearance?
Bro, his first appearance, the one where they showed him in a flashback, he did not. I mean, he did not look innocent to me. And the whole screaming and stuff was just not it. The motherfucker looked like a straight bitch. First, that's one problem. The biggest plot hole in the story was, my nigga, how did you forget the planet that you lost the anti-life equation on? It was the only planet that beat your ass. How did you forget that? He's like, yeah, that one planet I lost on was the planet I lost the equation on. My lord, isn't that one planet? This man forgot the whole. This man forgot the. Oh. Die, motherfucker. That thing's a whole. That thing got question marks over his heads. Oh no, I'm leaving. That's a big ass bird.
Everybody know about the bird.
Bro, I'm playing. That motherfucker killed me in one sweep. Anyhow. That was probably a bad idea to go fight that thing. Bro, that motherfucker's level was so high, all I saw was question marks.
Oh, that's when you know. That's when you know not to fuck with him.
Yo,
When you see a skull or a
You know what-
fucking
you know what-
question mark, you leave it alone. And
Bro, you know what kills me is, I'm pretty sure, like I said, I jumped on this game, I haven't been on it in a while, and I have a map, and on a marker on the map, I got a red skull on this marker. I'm looking at this marker like, huh, I know I put this marker here, so what did I put this here for? Then I see the giant bird, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to go kill this motherfucker, and nah.
you sound like me on Skyrim. When I saw
Bro, like-
the silhouette of a giant into this, I just saw a silhouette of a person. I didn't know it was a giant yet. So I walked up on that bitch and realized the bitch is taller than me, and I hit it. And then at that point, I realized I fucked up. So I
That
ran.
motherfucker slapped you. He slapped you halfway across that map. He's like, look here, son.
Bruh, I swear to God, I never dropped to the ground. I never dropped to the ground. All I hear was Cardi B when it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck.
He got slapped. He's like, it feels like a heart attack. But so my reaction to that Art Griffin that literally whooped my ass is the reaction I wanted to have to Darkseid. Now don't get me wrong, when I saw Darkseid the second time, yeah, that motherfucker was menacing. That was the Darkseid I expected to see the first time. But the first time I saw Darkseid, I was like, meh, not impressed. I really wasn't impressed. Like, I really wasn't. I'm not saying that to be a dick, because I love the movie, but I just wasn't impressed when I first saw his ass. Like, for the
I'm not impressed.
bro, I like this dude. He looked so much more menacing in his second appearance than his first appearance. His first appearance, he had. I guess they was basically trying to say he was a young monster. He was young at the time, but his first appearance, he literally had no armor. He had that big ass arc in his chest that's supposed to be basically the Omega Seal.
Yeah.
He basically and all he did was just grunt and roar. He didn't say anything. He had a double spear, grunting and roaring, slapping stuff on the ground. He got his ass whooped by the gods. And I'm guessing they're saying that he was younger, weaker, not as strong back then. But nah, man. I expected Darkseid first appearance to be something a little bit more vicious, more menacing. That first appearance just was not it for me, man. It really was not it for me. I was like, I expected more from that one. How do you guys feel? How do you guys feel about the whole? That was the second what the fuck moment for me, besides the Amazon being killed by the horse.
That was the what the fuck moment for me. I can't get over that. It was just Darkseid. I expected him to be floating and shit, floating with the hand behind his back,
I have to clarify. His second appearance was it. His second appearance was the menacing look I was looking
That's
for.
what
His
disappointed
first,
me. Because he had a whole army
what?
and everything. But that's what disappointed me. He had a whole army and everything behind him. They could have easily walked through that motherfucking gate, pushed his little minion head to the side, and then we could have continued on for another 2 hours.
I said, why didn't he go to the portal? Like that portal was open for like a whole 2 minutes.
That is a good question. That is a good question. Which you can only chop that up to plot. That's just plot.
Like,
my lord, why don't we just go to the portal? There won't be a second movie if we do, you fool.
like I just see that I'm like, this game has been open for like a whole minute.
Okay,
And y'all starting to stare down. This
they
bitch
watched that
could
shit.
shoot
They
this
watched
laser
it
through that
bad
bitch.
look.
You know,
Bro, that was the most disrespectful shit ever too. They literally watched Boy get his head chopped up, and he was like, "Yeah, bro, we're just gonna take the long way around." My nigga, you had the portal open right there. Why didn't you just go
had
through?
time to step on that man's head and look back up and watch the portal close. Like, what the fuck?
Y'all watching Steppenwolf is getting jumped, and he's looking at them niggas like, "Help me!"
Help me!
Open, and he's still like,
Help me!
Wait. You see the meme? Steppenwolf getting his ass by the Justice League is like the meme where the dude gets jumped and you just hear, "Fight back! Fight back, nigga, fight back!"
Like y'all hear when y'all do the portal.
Oh man, that shit, bro. They didn't have to do stuff with that dirty though. Like as soon as bro, he came down with the axe, and the axe just like hit Superman, didn't do nothing. You knew that fight was over.
They had to do him like that because he was doing everybody like that in the movie the whole damn 4 hours. He was doing everybody like that, so fuck him.
Okay, you're not entirely wrong. Steppenwolf was just kind of walking in motherfuckers' houses like, I live here now.
okay.
Like
Make it grand entrances too.
that was the last time he showed up. He ain't had no damn parademons with him. He just walked in the fucking bitch himself. I said, "My nigga, what the fuck?"
Snatch that shit and walk the fuck off.
He walked into like he walked into only bought the parademons to the Amazonian island. He walked in Atlantis like, "Oh, y'all bitches breathe underwater? Bet."
Right. I said, "This motherfucker."
Oh god damn it.
It's like, "Honey, I'm home."
Like, motherfucker, how can you breathe underwater? You got that much intelligence? How the fuck is it? I know he looked like a hammerhead in the face, but damn.
Bro, he did ass just like straight walked into somebody's home and just was like, "You know what? It's a nice crib you got here. Mind if I just stay?" Bitch, you gonna get off my boat. Off my boat.
Man, next time they have a Wonder Woman movie and they have the Amazonians in the background, I'm saying, all the anything you gotta do is just throw a horse at them. No, I'm saying, just throw a horse at him.
He ain't wrong though, because that's all that man did was throw a horse at them. He literally just throwing horses at them. He was like, "Bet you got the mother box? Here, have a horse." Yo, so I'm not gonna lie. So usually in movies they have product placement, and there ain't no product placement was clearer than that fucking Gillette that Bruce Wayne had when he was fucking shaving. The only scene in the entire movie where a motherfucker was cleaning himself up and it happens to be Gillette there, I see what y'all trying to say.
They bought into that movie. Hey, I know you gonna revamp it, but let me just put a little touch in there. A little touch.
Like Snyder, we know you've been trying to get this Justice League cut push, right?
Right.
What about 50 million just to put a Gillette razor in there? About 5 seconds.
They should get
really got you.
close up. Ain't no filter, no blurriness. Just make sure they can read everything.
He's like, fucking Zack trying to ignore it. He's like, "But guys, Superman can't shave. He doesn't need to." My nigga, you acting like Batman ain't human? You better put that Gillette in there, my nigga. Ain't nobody gonna see the Snyder cut.
Yo, I have a really good question. So, y'all remember when Superman grew a beard and shit, right?
Yeah.
Everything on him is indestructible, right? How did he shave?
Oh, so I think Hancock kind of covered that one pretty easily.
Hancock?
What did he do?
Yeah, motherfucker, he shaved with his fucking fingernails.
Oh, but that doesn't. That's Hancock. I don't know if Superman even did it.
Yeah, I don't know if that would work with Superman.
I mean, Hancock is basically Black Superman.
He basically is. It gets weak when he loves somebody.
Yeah, see, I mean, like, if that's my only fucking weakness, I don't know if I probably would just deal with the kryptonite. I'm only saying that because I'm married, because I can't say to the wife, like...
What if Lois is his weakness, and Lois shaves his beard?
She kind of is his weakness.
Yeah.
How do they fuck, now that we talk about it? because he can't exactly be pounding that shit.
No, he can't. Like she has to let him do all. She has to let him do all the work. She has to. He has to let her do all the work.
No, I say yeah, she gotta do all of it. That's kind of
I
boring.
mean, like,
oh, unless
I mean,
you
that's
tie
what-
him down and then in several positions.
Like she gotta make sure. She gotta make sure he don't skeet because that shit could go right through him.
I mean, Hancock brought up a lot of good points about having sex with superpower beings, though, that I'm kind of curious about now that I fucking after seeing it.
What he did?
When like,
Oh
he's
yeah,
like having sex.
he told that girl to move out the way.
Bitch, move out the way. I shot you. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, how did we get on this? How did we get on this topic?
Me asked the questions about how Superman shaped.
Okay, there we go. I mean, well, this was started with the Gillette power.
Yeah, and the Gillette. I was just wondering how Superman's shaved because he had a beard too.
I mean, it's obvious Superman doesn't shave. He just used CGI.
Found your secret.
But I don't know, like that part right there. So, who was your favorite character? All of them.
Out of all of them,
I don't know.
everybody just had a good story, like a very.
I can agree with that. I love how like every character got like appropriate screen time for the storyline. Like appropriate screen time. Yo, they did Cyborg dirty in the Joss Whedon cut. To the point everybody's calling Joss Whedon racist. I don't really think so. I
just think he was oblivious to what was going on.
I think Joss Whedon's just a Superman fanatic, like most people are. He made the story about Superman when the story was about all of them, and that's the point.
Yeah, by having a Justice League, you have a movie about Superman. That's his movie. Superman movie. That's his movie. When you got Justice League, it's everybody.
Yeah, and I like how the movie actually pretty much covers that. Like it gave every fucking character like the appropriate screen time to get to know them. You actually saw their backstories. You got to learn about them. You got to see like what pissed them off, what made them mad. The only thing I did not fucking like about their introductions was that cheesy ass soundtrack. You cannot tell me that those soundtracks weren't
I don't
cheesy,
even
man.
remember the fucking soundtrack. To be honest with
The
you.
music was so damn. I mean, that's the only thing Joss Whedon got right was the music that he used to introduce those fuckers, man. When they introduced Flash and fucking Aquaman, that music was so damn cheesy, man.
Oh man.
Like that music was beyond cheesy, dude. Like it was just really fucking cheesy. Like I was like, y'all really going out here. This really the music you're gonna just introduce these motherfuckers with. Flash's intro was one of the nicest intros I've seen. Like I said, he could have fucking just kind of phased through the window though. Y'all didn't have to have the
Yeah, that's why I thought he was gonna phase through the window, but he ended up breaking out. So he's gonna phase through.
Yeah, it would have been cool if he phased through though. Phasing through would have been better, man, because it would have shown off the very skills of his power. But I guess you can say they made that up with the ending. They kind of made that up with the ending. God damn, this silent is on my ass.
I said, Barry he got a thing for a little chocolate, chocolate girl. We'll go get you some, Barry.
She's so busy paying attention to Barry, she almost died. Let's be real about that.
That's true.
Barry got big dick energy because that's apparent.
Barry almost caused an accident and saved her from it. I was like, okay.
Yeah, Barry can make a whole commercial. You ever have dick energy that caused a girl to almost kill herself? Let me tell you about my stories. I'm just saying, like, damn, bro, like you look.
Girl, that's the one thing on this list. Bitch, I stopped traffic.
Give me 15 minutes.
I literally stopped traffic one time.
My wife is mad at me because it's dinner time.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's your fault.
It ain't my fault. It ain't my fault.
You did do that.
I ain't.
All right. I'll be there.
You did do that.
Okay, I'll be there.
No.
Hey, so we're gonna do what we did yesterday. Basically, pause this shit and come back to it tomorrow.
We can.
Because the wife is basically saying this. So basically, we're gonna have 3 episodes that I don't have to piece together to make it to the 3rd installment of this entire conversation. We do not know how we continued on for this long. All we know is we are here. So, continuing on with the whole conversation part of what's the word I'm looking for? continuing on with the whole conversation part, what did you guys think of Cyborg's introduction?
I thought we talked about this the other day, didn't we?
Well, we didn't get into depth. I actually kind of like this introduction. I feel it kind of gave him a lot of backstory. But like, do you think do you agree with Cyborg's like whole fuck the world aspect of it?
I mean, dealing with the psychological breakdown that he lost an arm, he lost his mom.
Bro, that man lost more than just an arm. He lost most of his.
I don't know. I think, let me see. I didn't see. I think half his body was covered.
Bro, his dad had him strung up in the lab like a damn, his dad literally had his corpse strung up in the lab.
Yeah.
Like his whole upper body was just pretty much strung up in the lab.
Like a piñata.
He was like a piñata. There we go. There's the word I was looking for. He had that man on display like a fucking, like a hunted trophy. He was like, you want to see the game that I caught? It used to be mine.
Oh, Lord.
That man had that whole man hung up and strung up like it was nothing, yo. That shit, I mean, it's kind of gruesome when you look at it like that. And I mean, like, his introduction was tragic. I mean, originally, like I said, I kind of agree with him when he was just like, fuck the world. But you could tell his heart was in the right place, because he immediately came to help when he was needed.
Yeah. He just felt that way because he feel like people wouldn't accept him for what he looked like now.
I mean, and you know what? I actually liked that they kept that part of him in the story, because to be realistic about it, like, that was something he struggled with even in like the comics, even like the Teen Titan cartoons. He legitimately struggled with that.
Right.
He legitimately struggled with like the fear of not being accepted, of being hated by people simply for being him, even though he was a hero. People, and like the cartoon, in my opinion, didn't really do it justice. Like it didn't, like, but then like when you see real life, when you see the story, when you like, I think Zack Snyder's Justice League really kind of did a good job of bringing Cyborg to life. But probably how he really looks in the story, and exactly how he looks in the story, and how scary that shit can be to somebody. Because shit, dude, that motherfucker, that shit is kind of scary. On a side note, I needed Steppenwolf to kill Mera. That would have been nice if he would have killed Mera.
Damn. Really?
I hate Amber Heard.
You say it would have been awesome if he killed it. Damn.
Bro, she needed to go. She needed to go in every aspect. Not Mera herself, Amber Heard. They could have like killed off the Amber Heard version of her and brought back like a different dimension Mera. That I hate the fact that he kept her ass in that fucking story, dude. Like, fuck her.
You hate her ever since that Johnny Depp.
Bro, like, okay, I am a huge Johnny Depp fan, and I was devastated when I found out he was an abuse when she tried to make him seem like an abusive dick. But the fucking the fact of the matter is that he wasn't. It was her being a manipulative bitch. She used her fucking, basically she used the fact that she was a woman
The Me Too
to
moment.
cry fucking, yeah, to cry victim. And you know what really irritates me the most out of everything is that when they talk about it, when it's talked about, she actually like almost like, she pretty much like laughs at him on the recording. She's like, I'm a woman, they're gonna believe anything I say. Like, that part just drives me fucking, oh, it's a Cyclops. Hello, Mr. Cyclops. Oh God. Anyhow, yeah. But yeah, like, that shit pissed me off, man. I mean, like, wouldn't you be mad at something like that?
Oh, sure. Like getting accused for something you didn't do?
Yeah. BB is awfully silent right now.
She's not in the mood.
Understood.
I'm trying.
It's fine. It's been a hard day, and that's understandable.
Yep, I had to deal with probably not as bad day as you, but you know, I had to deal with an annoying ass female who don't have common sense and seem to be lacking in common sense. Well, don't have any amnesia lacking anyway, so I don't know why I said that, but you know.
Wait, Time out. What do you mean by that?
Lacking in common sense.
Well, no. I mean, you said she doesn't have no common sense and she's lacking in common sense. I'm basically asking you to explain that.
No, I'm saying no. If she, and I just said, I said no. That didn't make any sense because if she doesn't have any common sense, obviously she doesn't. She's lacking in common sense. So
Yeah. That's why. That's kind of why I was like, what do you mean by that? Yeah.
yeah, I already fixed it when you didn't pay attention.
I'm glad you fixed it. All right. So
What?
continuing on.
Yeah, I know when I fuck up. And I fuck up good. You hear that, ladies?
Another. You know, this is not the time when they're trying to pick up on girls. But you know, if there are any single eligible bachelorettes out there, he is looking.
Place of power.
Tell me, have you seen her?
You good sir. You good sir. Anyway, so another thing I kind of liked is when, like, so and I say this again, they did a real good job of showing off Cyborg's very power, especially when they had him take over the Nightcrawler Batmobile, which the funniest part is they call it the freaking Nightcrawler. That shit was
Exactly. The night
kind of funny. They called it a Nightcrawler. It's the Nightcrawler. Like, really? Y'all couldn't pick the better name? Y'all,
No name. Better than
yeah, I
that.
had to pick Night. They couldn't. They was like, no, this is the name we want. Like, bro, there's tons of other options. I know what I said, John. All right,
But we gonna do
Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler.
But I still want to go in on Darkseid, yo. Oh, there's a lot of harpies. Like, how this man legitimately fucking forgot where Earth was at. He just forgot, yo.
He got whipped into amnesia. Maybe that happened.
Bro, he got that ass whooped so badly that man was like, "Where am I going again?"
Oh, where are we going? The anti what?
He's like, "The anti what? Wait, that's the thing?"
That's the thing I can look for. That's the thing I get for content. oh, I'm evil.
You a fool.
That's pretty reasonable.
I honestly think one of the parts of the story that I actually liked was the second appearance of Darkseid, because it actually did meet the, like I said, it meets the menacing skill that I was expecting from him the most out of. Another thing that I actually would honestly like to add to it was like I'm fucking turning from above. Like to add to it though is the fucking Martian Manhunter, how they added him into the god. Oh god, no. Oh no. Alright, damn it. Anyway, they added Martian Manhunter into it. That part kind of did catch me off guard. That cameo was fucking sick.
Take it out.
That last scene, I just can't get over it because half the movie did remind me of Marvel, but I know they play off of each other a lot. I'm really interested on seeing the next movie that comes behind it though.
But okay, so you were right. They do play off of each other a lot. But they need, well, in this case, DC plays off of Marvel, but they need to stop. Honestly, in my opinion, like DC, if anything, the Snyder Cut has done. If Snyder Cut have done anything, it's shown that they need to do they need to do shit their own fucking way.
Right. Like,
They need to do shit they own.
Go ahead.
No, they need to do shit their own fucking way. Trying to use the Marvel formula isn't working for them. Their movies aren't interesting. Wonder Woman, I like Wonder Woman the first one, but Wonder Woman 88 was boring as hell. That's why we didn't even fucking. That's why if you haven't noticed, I didn't even bother doing like a fucking show on it. It was just boring as hell. The fight scenes was like super lackluster, and it just wasn't it really.
I don't
Like it.
because I don't think he has much of an imagination for the most part.
Who's Zack Snyder?
Yeah, I mean this movie showed otherwise, but it only showed otherwise for certain parts. Like in the beginning, I automatically thought, "Am I watching Marvel?" Because I was like, "Where's Iron Man?" when it first started. Like, come on now.
You roll.
The where's Iron Man? The fuck?
She said, "Where's Iron Man?" Bro, she throwing that smoke. Don't let the Snyder fans hear you. They're gonna be like, "How dare you? Come at the stake!"
Like even the ending, even I forgot his real life name. The only other black character that's kind of hidden in the shadows, pulling the strings.
I know who you're talking about. The one that was basically John, the Martian.
Yeah, I was like, come on now. He come out of nowhere, and now all of a sudden he gonna help protect the world because this his planet too.
Nah, man, fuck that. That motherfucker. I would have stole that motherfucker if he said that shit to me. Like, bro, where the fuck was you this entire time? You telling me with all the shit that was going down, your ass is sat back and just watch? How long have you been on this planet? You telling me you watched that whole Kryptonian fight go down and your ass didn't do nothing? You could have helped save lives and you was just like, nah, I'm gonna stay human real fast. This is my nigga. Like, this is he picked a late. Like, what if they failed? They almost failed. If it wasn't for fucking Flash. If it wasn't for Flash, Earth wasn't even be there. Your ass set that fight out when that was one of the fights they needed you the most.
If it wasn't for Flash and Superman, like they would have
failed. You could have really helped that shit. You set that shit out, they gonna show up and be like, I have a stake in this shit as well too. Nigga, what?
Because he wanted to watch first, like, can they handle it? They can handle it as long as they got those three people together. Okay, I guess I can join. I don't
let me know so I can abandon ship if this thing go all right.
Right.
Yo, bro, that man was probably real life. That man was probably off planet already. He was probably somewhere else, and then like looked over and was like, "Oh, it's still there. Oh shit, okay. Damn, maybe I gotta introduce myself."
First of all, I didn't like how calm Batman was with a floating man floating towards his damn cabin.
In the middle of nowhere.
In the middle of fucking nowhere. Your friends ain't nowhere, sir. How calm are you?
Batman was probably like, look, if this is it, this is it. Ain't much I can do with this nigga.
I mean, so Batman's the lesser version of Iron Man. Like, come on, man. Like, Iron Man, he has a whole plateau to his motherfucking self. I'm getting really upset.
let's talk about that though as we going on. So everyone gives Batman like he is this ultimate vigilante. I love Batman though because Batman is just he's a fucking genius. I'll give him that. But they be making Batman be like he can beat anybody, and I'm just like, bro, at least Iron Man has the balls to stand up to some of these motherfuckers. Batman just be like, yeah, so. Like, bro, like, if I give Zack Snyder anything, it was the fact of how like they made Batman humanity show more than anything. Cause that motherfucker was like, yeah, you guys do what you do up there. I'm gonna be down here.
Like I can let you know when the real enemy's coming. He's on his way.
That man picked up a gun and was like, oh, these niggas real. Hold on, let me grab one of these weapons over here.
Okay.
Like, I'll give Zack Snyder that because even in Batman versus Superman, when they was fighting Doomsday, Batman didn't want no smoke. He was barely anywhere to be found half that fight. To show up near the end of the fight with the kryptonite spear, like, use this. Like, bro, where was you for like 5 minutes? Nigga, me and Wonder Woman getting our asses whooped. Where the hell are you at? It's like we're like Green Lantern, like, bro, do you have any superpowers? Is you just a man in a bat suit? Why are you here? Go home, dude.
I remember that video. That shit was hilarious.
Oh yeah, the fucking Ace Vane video.
Yep.
He was like, wait, don't you got any superpowers? No, I took a few karate lessons.
Help me! Where you going, bro? Help me!
He's like, but you was here before me. What? Gotham need me. No, Gotham don't need you, nigga. We need you. Look, you niggas are on your own. That shit, bro. I'm sorry. That Ace Bay video was the truth. Because I swear that's how Batman be sometimes. Like, they be making I love Batman, though, man. But they be making Batman seem like he hard as shit. And they be like, bro, real life, your ass know the hardest shit Batman did in the real, like some of the shit, even in comics, the realest shit Batman did was when he took on Darkseid, and he was like, "Look, I know I can't beat your ass, but I will blow this whole planet up if you don't give me back Supergirl. Now you could kill me, but this whole planet will blow up with me." I know Batman heart was racing. That nigga probably like, oh god, please check it out. Please be a bitch.
Come on, come closer.
Please be a bitch. Please be a bitch. He's probably like, oh god, please be a bitch. Oh man, like I'll give Zack Snyder that, but you're right. He was calm as hell, but I'm thinking he was calm because only two thoughts are going through his head. He's like, this is a friend, or this nigga about to kill me, and I really ain't gonna do much about it. Like that, and that's the other part that has me kind of pissed off. They telling me out of all the superheroes, Constantine, Zatanna, John the Martian, out of all the real superheroes, you telling me in that alternate universe y'all the only motherfuckers left alive? Y'all fucked. I'm not even gonna lie about that. Flash is the only OP motherfucker there who actually has a chance to stand up to Superman. The fuck the rest of y'all gonna do? The fuck Joker gonna do? What the fuck Deathstroke gonna do? What's Mirror gonna do for that reason? Bitch ass Amber Heard. What the
Oh yeah.
Bro, like literally, what did they gonna do?
Wasn't that played by a different woman in the actual Aquaman movie, or was that her the whole time?
That was still her.
Because I haven't seen the Aquaman movie. I thought it was a different person when I saw the previews and shit.
Nah, that was still her. That was still her. I hate her to death on that one. Oh, she ain't bad looking.
I know.
Too bad she's a monster.
I know, but she's.
Oh, I was talking about this siren thing got killed, but yeah, I think Amber Heard about fit the same description. But like that whole ending, but I'm not gonna lie, the Flash ending was it though. The Flash ending was lit.
Can I just say something about that? I thought.
Huh?
Can I just say something about that? I thought Cyborg and Flash at the end were funny as hell. Because here go Flash. Cyborg, I'm ready. Cyborg getting his ass kicked. Cyborg, where you at? Cyborg. All of a sudden, Cyborg got ready. Flash, where you at? Flash just got his ass kicked. Flash, I need you. Where you at? Flash.
Flash was getting rolled on.
Flash.
I mean, Flash was getting shot at, and Cyborg was getting rolled on the same way. But like, bro, like they chemistry was I give them credit. Their chemistry from the get go was fucking awesome, and it was like the comic book when Flash was like, yo, you think she goes for younger guys? And he's like, she's 5,000 years old, Barry. Every guy's a younger guy.
I like those two together though. I definitely.
I mean, like there was parts that he did right that captured like the actual like chemistry of some of these characters, and that was one of them. Like between Barry and Cyborg, like it was pretty good. I still hate like the music they use to introduce these guys. But I want to talk about Cyborg's vision when he touched the fucking the mother box and he saw like the future. I don't know if that was the future he saw or like anybody peeps Kilowog's dead body.
Yeah, like the potential future, like if things didn't go right. I saw that because it was happening to everybody.
Yep, I did saw that.
The thing about it though is I think that still can be the future. That's the point I think it's trying to make, is that's still a possible future.
Right.
But like the thing about it though is like if you look at it, even though like the ship was trying to warn them, they didn't really have a fucking choice. Like they wasn't going to win that battle without Superman. That was clear. Like,
clear as day.
That was very clear. Like they needed Supes to help them out. They was getting their whole ass kicked.
Across the whole damn planet. How the hell?
Bro, that man showed up and was like, square up on everything you believe in, on God. And they was like, we got you. Then he proceeds to whip their asses and they're like, look, hold up. Let's talk about this real quick.
No.
Like a That bro beat the shit out of him. Like that ass just beat the shit out of him. All the way.
He was like,
some people like it rougher than others.
like even Wonder Woman was like Wonder Woman. I thought Wonder Woman was doing some good work, but then he make it seem like,
yo, that round 2 was brutal.
Yeah.
Like she came in on round 2 was like, this isn't gonna be like it was last time, and he was like, I concur. She needed to whoop that ass.
it's like shit. He came in strong with that whoop that ass.
he was like, "Let me make me remind you why you fear the dark." Well, he didn't exactly say that. That's just me being say that.
Got his ass handed to by Superman.
I mean, like that was the coldest ass whooping too ever though. Like, still was the coldest ass whooping. Superman didn't even try. He just showed up and was like, "Not impressed."
That shit was funny as fuck.
Not impressed.
And Superman can actually say that too, because at this point he fought another Kryptonian, he fought Doomsday, and those motherfuckers actually gave him a fight for his money. And Superman probably showing up like, fuck, I gotta fight another one of these fights just to show up and see this motherfucker with a weak ass axe swing, and he was like,
After he just got resurrected and spent some time with his loved one.
I mean, like that was probably the best warm up for that shit. That man probably went home and pounded the fuck out of Lois. He was like, "Let me give you this dick, girl."
I might
He's like,
not
"Did you
come
just come from a fight?" I'm talking about that light warm up. Like, that nigga wasn't shit.
That's why he had so much energy when he came.
Oh yeah, man. He came over there. He was like, "Bro, I got back from getting laid. What you mean?" He's like, "Let me show you what this suit do."
Okay.
I have to say I like the Superman montage when he walked in the ship and it was like the different Superman suits. That shit was nice. That shit was nice. And then the Cyborg Sonic Cannon with the Aquaman team up attack.
Oh yeah, I love
was
that
pretty
combo.
good too. That shit was fucking legit, dude. That was a legit ass combo. I gotta give that shit credit though.
I said, when they practice this shit, how the fuck they know how to do? When they practice this.
It was pretty good. I mean, this did that natural chemistry. God damn it, more wolves. So the thing about it though is, I like to say, so the ultimate difference I noticed between this one and Joss Whedon's one is like every character. This wasn't just another Superman movie. The last Justice. Oh God, I'm getting rolled on by some wolves. The last Justice League movie seemed like just another Superman movie, and that's the point. That's the point where a lot of people got mad at. And then it seemed like just another Superman movie. Like now, I feel like in Zack Snyder's, every character got to show off who they were. You got a part to know every character.
Right. I agree.
Yep.
And to me, that was the most important part. It was like every character got to show off who they were. You got to know who their characters were. You got to know what they was about. You got to learn about them. And honestly, I feel like that played a big part in the storyline itself. Because like I said, certain things made more sense once the full screen of the story showed. I'm gonna get the fuck out this far. There's too many damn wolves. And the thing about it though is that point right there is certain things made sense. Like I said, we go back to the Flash scene when Superman is revived and Flash got that goofy ass nerd looking smile, and you're like, nigga, what the fuck you smiling at? But then when you actually realize that like Superman was his hero, it makes sense what he was smiling at. So it actually adds to the story, and it doesn't feel like it just took it away. These are literally important things that like are important that they just left out in the Whedon cut, in the Whedon version of the movie, that really, really, really just like fucked the movie up for me.
Right.
Now that I've seen the full thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So ultimately, we get to the point now. We've got to the end. Ultimately, how do you guys rule the movie? What would you guys give it out of a? Oh, God damn it! What would you guys give it out of the whole thing? I gave it a 9 out of 10, honestly. Overall,
I was just thinking that 9 out of 10.
You get a 7 from me.
Damn, hardcore. Damn.
Cause
Why?
I could not help but feel like I was watching Marvel. I just could not. If it wasn't for the change in pacing, I just could not. All we was missing was the Infinity Stone. And technically,
so why did you feel like you was? I mean, well, Marvel and DC do play off of each other a lot, but why do you feel like you was watching Marvel?
From the beginning to the fucking end. The only part that I felt like I was actually watching DC was when Superman was wailing on every motherfucking body at his memorial site. When they were getting their ass beat trying to separate the cubes. And I think that's about it. When what's his name tricked Lois into not giving up on being a news reporter. Other than that,
All right, all right. So I can see oh god damn it, I can see your point on that one. I gotta say, I have to honestly say, I agree to certain parts of that, but I'm honestly gonna go off the key and say who they needed to go back. They should have went back and got the motherfucker from Smallville who played Lex Luthor, because the motherfucker they got playing Lex Luthor
was
is not it.
yeah, he
Yeah,
threw
and
it. To me, he threw it all. He threw it
He
way.
just he is like the worst casting choice for Lex Luthor. Like seriously, I feel that way about it. I don't care how people feel about it. He is like the worst casting fucking choice.
Like I
for
like
Lex
him as
Luthor.
an actor, but he don't fit that role.
Right.
Nah, he doesn't. I mean, like the personality is there, but like, bro, the look is just not it. Like that man is like just.
Lex Luthor was just like
Just-
suave, like
He looks like a
businessman.
nerd.
And he looks like a nerd
looks
with a
like-
bald head.
Yes, yes. He looks like a nerd that got picked on in high school and just. Well, I mean, well, Lex Luthor was kind of. Well, was he? Yeah, depending on which universe. He just looked like he was. He just looked. I mean, I hate to say it, as I try to break it down more, he looks like he fits the description of how Lex Luthor should be. A guy with daddy issues who got bullied and abused.
In his younger younger years, maybe.
That bro just looks awful. Just awful. Like y'all couldn't have picked y'all had so many better options y'all could have chosen for to be Lex Luthor. So many better options. Oh, somebody's actually living here? Like so many better options they could have picked for Lex Luthor. So many. I just felt he was a horrible casting choice. I'm interested to see how this story plays off. But the thing about it though is they're saying like there's no talk of a part to Justice League 2, but they need to start talking about a Justice League 2 because y'all talking about a goddamn Wonder Woman 3, and if y'all do a Wonder Woman 3 like anything like y'all did Wonder Woman 2, we squaring up. We squaring up. I don't care what nobody say. I mean like, and I wanted to like Wonder Woman 2. I really did. But that shit was just, bro, come on. It was. And Zack Snyder said it best, and I'm going to actually go off the limits. I'm actually going to go and agree with Zack Snyder when he said this. Like, stop trying to copy Marvel's formula. Marvel formulas works for Marvel. Y'all need to work on your own shit, and that's the problem. They don't want to work on their own shit. They trying to copy Marvel, and then they be like, "Why ain't we making as much money as Marvel?" Because you're not Marvel.
If they cut 2 hours out that movie, you'll have a straight DC movie.
I mean, they did that with the Joss Whedon version, and we saw how that played out.
Horrible. My point exactly. So we can't do shit without feeling. So I feel okay.
Absolutely. How could you?
Yeah. How did y'all
Y'all
get
gonna stop
this far? I wish they would
Y'all
do
gonna
a
stop
Marvel versus DC
They're gonna,
movie.
they're gonna stop talking shit about that movie, man. I like that movie this time.
Okay.
You see how like she just said okay? BB was like, "Fuck you, Jay." She's like, "Square up, son. We gonna fight about this."
With the utmost disrespect.
The utmost disrespect. Damn, really? The utmost disrespect. The utmost disrespect. Alright, well, I'm afraid that's all the time we got today, guys. We appreciate it. Let us know what you thought of the Snyder Cut. And we're going to come back with some more stuff. We will talk about it, but also let us know what other DC movies you feel like are not getting enough attention that you want to see. And how will DC do it? Should we stick to the DC formula they've been trying to use, which is copying Marvel? Or should they listen to Zack Snyder and find their own formulas? Let us know in the comments below. Please like and subscribe on our YouTube channel on Blerd Talk. You have a good one. It's OWC Wolverine rolling out.
Yeah.
Yeah.